Is water wet?
It's only as wet as...
What is blue? Is it the sky or is it the water?
But when you hold it
It's a
up to
color,
the sun,
idiot.
It becomes red.
No, I'm saying, okay, is the
Why
sky...
would you call me sweaty? Do I look sweaty to you?
I don't know,
Is it
man.
because I'm wearing a hat?
No, it's
It's
because I'm always
because-
looking at your pecs.
That's... Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyway, hello. Welcome back, everyone.
The life has been sucked out of me.
Yeah.
By the way, for this last
Damn,
2 days straight.
I
I'll
knew
be
Marvin
honest.
was that good at it. Yeah. That's right. Sexual innuendo.
I don't even have the energy to
do you wanna
respond
stop
to
this?
sexual
None of
innuendo.
us, none of us are, we're not getting anywhere with this.
What do you mean we're
I
not
thought we
getting
are.
anywhere? You're introducing me. We're having some back and forth.
Yeah.
You need me to introduce myself?
If you don't want, you don't have to.
I'm one of Marvin's young, handsome friends. He bullied me in high school.
Very supple.
He... Subtle?
Supple, sorry.
Supple?
Supple.
Supple?
Supple.
Supple.
Very supple.
Did you notice that he has an issue with saying
He has
words?
many issues.
Well, besides that, but look at his eyebrows.
I don't mean that maliciously.
What's wrong with my eyebrows? What the heck are you getting at?
No, let's talk about your eyebrows and how they look on this audio podcast.
Okay, what's wrong with my eyebrows?
They're nothing, they're bushy.
What's wrong with bushy?
I think it's making the stars twinkle.
Really? What would you do if every time you raised an eyebrow you saw a star twinkle in the sky?
Every time I see a star twinkle.
Twinkle? See, I got you.
Every time I see a star twinkle in the sky,
Yeah.
I just know Marvin's masturbating.
Is it what? Okay. Well.
God damn.
All right. Wow. Okay.
Yes. Those are not blinking lights. Those are pulsing lights.
What would you do if
It's
there's
not
like?
that
So
big.
how do you explain if there's like 20 of them twinkling at the same time? There's like just 20
really fast.
really fast. The only it's gonna go so fast I'm gonna cause like severe burns. I'm like the Flash over here.
Yeah.
It was me, Barry.
So it happens only once a year because then you have to replace the carpets again.
How do you expect?
My God.
You keep talking about my carpets.
I'm
How do
just
you
saying,
expect-
they
how do
had
you-
to change the carpets after you moved out of your living room.
I didn't move out anywhere. They just changed the carpets because they're changing the carpets.
Because you were no longer residing in the living room.
I sleep everywhere. I don't have to share.
But were you sleeping in the living room?
You guys
when
don't
they changed it?
understand
Marvin,
the
you really-
concept. You all have lived in a house where you have your own individual room. You
That's
don't
not true.
understand. Okay, what's your story?
It wasn't until I moved to the current house I live in where I didn't really have an actual room to myself.
Oh, wait, you mean the apartment you showed us a while back?
I didn't have a room there.
So you did sleep in the living room like I did?
Yeah, I
then?
just slept in the living room.
So you sleep on the floor, the couch?
Well, the couch, what am I?
Yeah, the couch.
Because when I was a little kid, all I had was a sleeping bag, and I slept on the floor.
They didn't even let you have the couch?
No.
Damn, I thought.
No, listen. I have an extended family, so my grandpa.
Was there somebody on the couch?
Yes, someone was always sleeping on the couch, so I would be
Just
on
never
the floor.
you.
Yeah, just never me. I would just be on the floor, and you know what? I'm perfectly fine with that.
No, that's
But it makes sense. It makes
It's
sense, Marvin.
it's very hard, but you know what? I didn't complain.
But I feel you. Yeah, I'm a couch friend. I lived on the couch literally half my life.
You know the worst is when you have family over. And
Yeah.
they're the one. So there's been a point in time where I am in the situation Marvin's in, where I'm on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one Christmas specifically. It's when I got my first Xbox 360, and one of the games I got was Battlefield. And so I stayed up until like 2 a.m. playing Battlefield in the living room. My grandpa ratted me out.
He told on you.
He told on me.
He snitched on
He
you.
woke up, got up, went to my parents' room.
On the spot.
On the spot.
Well,
Told you that I
Yeah.
was
Where was he sleeping?
was on the couch.
Oh, because
I didn't even have the audio on. I had that muted.
maybe he
What?
got
And
mad.
he still is?
Maybe he got mad because the light was like in his face when he was trying to sleep and he couldn't sleep.
He's blind.
Man.
He's blind. Yeah, no fucking
Wait,
care.
is he blind? Is he or no?
He has glasses. Pretty sure.
Well, then the light's still gonna be affecting a
He
guy trying to
wasn't
sleep.
wearing the
If
glasses.
his eyes are
It
closed,
doesn't
how is it
matter.
gonna affect him?
No, because like
If he's
listen.
asleep, he can't see the TV.
No,
I'm
listen.
just saying.
Listen. Every time.
smother it.
Listen. I
My
sleep on.
vacation.
Smother the problem.
This is my vacation, not his.
My vacation. No, because listen, I sleep on my back sometimes, right? And I
you
installed a
do.
brand new LED bulb in my room, so it's really bright. Right? It's really bright when I turn it on. So I'm sleeping on my back, my face is facing the ceiling, and every time I'm taking a nap in the room, my sister always walks in and she turns it on no matter
Ooh.
if I'm sleeping or not, and I always wake up because it's so bright.
Yeah.
Because my
I can
eyes
see
are still
that.
closed, but it's so bright, and it's still going through my eyelids.
Well, if you do it enough, you won't be able to see it anymore.
I'm kind of jealous of you. I
Why?
wish I could wake up that easily.
I'm a very light sleeper.
Remember all those times you guys tried to wake me up, but I just wouldn't?
No, yeah,
That
you're
was
very,
a good
you're
time.
very sleep. Yeah, you're a very heavy sleeper.
Remember when we went to that one convention and I was just asleep in the car the whole time?
I remember you were asleep during some other events.
Oh my god, do you want to talk? You want?
What other event?
You want to
At the hotel?
Yeah, at the hotel.
Okay.
In my defense, I worked a lot.
Yeah, but you had the entire weekend with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and half the time I took it
Yeah.
for myself.
Yeah.
Listen, I understand that you're tired, and also you may be.
I am
Also-
sorry, but if it's 2 a.m., I'm in the right for being asleep.
You've been asleep
Nah,
since like
after-
8 o'clock.
In the morning, we spent all day at the convention walking around, and I stayed up until like 10 p.m.
Okay, that's fair.
And then I fell asleep.
That's fair. However, I want to let you know that we were all awake and we wanted you to be a part of it because we're having a great time. But
Yeah.
you fell asleep, so like, okay, we'll leave him alone for a little bit. You know what this guy does over here? You start snoring, right? You start snoring, and you know what Nick does?
I'm sorry for hitting puberty faster than you.
No, because Nick's
When
just
are
like,
you gonna hit
he's
it?
like, hey, if we're awake, you're awake. You know what he does? He's just like, just slaps you.
Jesus.
He just he like I forgot where you slapped him because it was really dark when it
I
happened.
forgot where I slapped. I think I slapped you like right here.
I don't know. I
Or,
can't wake
like,
up.
right
the
here.
When he slapped him, I was like, I don't even think he's awake. Like, I don't even think that happened, right?
Because like you were such a hard sleeper. We're like, he's faking it. He's faking it.
Like, you're snoring so loud to the point where you're just like. It was like, there's no way that timing was just. He's awake. He's awake. I can't. I swear to God, this guy. I swear to God.
Listen,
And then
You,
so like Alexis was like like in like face to face, like waiting for you to do the smallest open your eye. He stared at you for like 5 minutes.
wait, he did that?
He's that's why when like he moved, like Frankie like moved like his like lip like while he was sleeping,
Yeah.
and like Alexis got scared and like that's when he like laughed and like everything came out of his mouth.
What? Who? Alexis or?
Alexis, I think
get on
Yeah,
me.
he was like, just like.
didn't he like spit like cereal all over you?
I think I remember
I think
that.
he threw something at me.
No. Like he was like face to face with you, and then like something funny happened and it just went everywhere.
It was so dark, I could not remember a thing. You know what I remember? You know what I remember, right?
Is he still
He's
asleep?
complaining a lot.
Is he still
He was
asleep?
complaining about a lot of things.
I think he has
He
cereal
fell
all
asleep
over
during the
him.
entire thing. What are you talking
Wait,
about?
why
I
did you
wasn't
not
awake
wake
when
up?
I counted.
No, because when there was violence outside.
Oh, did you
When there was
tell you about that?
violence.
Do you know about this?
Yeah, I know about the hookers.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Like,
Go, Nick, go.
Oh, man.
My quality.
keep forgetting Sam wasn't there. It was Hank.
I'm just chilling here, man. You guys are talking about the one I wasn't at, so.
I see. I wish Hank was also asleep. This was a very interesting time. Me and Alexis were awake.
Took Marvin to a
And I was
pegging
awake, too.
party.
Were you awake?
It was three of us.
It was three.
It was
Damn.
three of us.
Damn. Okay.
Cause yeah,
So all I remember is we heard some yelling outside the door.
right next door to us, the
Yeah.
neighboring room.
And they were banging on their door, and while the girl was trying to like hide from the guy.
And there's like two of them, right? Two girls.
Yeah, there's two girls who were like trying to run from this guy outside, like into their door, like into their room, right?
I think what it was the guy wouldn't pay the girls, and he's trying to tell the girls to leave, and they're banging on his door
Oh,
because he did them dirty or something.
yeah. No, they kept asking for them.
They kept asking for money or like to pay them or something, right? It's at 2. This happened at 2 a.m., right?
Yeah.
And you know the best part about that? You remember the best part about that?
Which one?
The freaking we're like you, me, and Alexis all like told each other, dude, shh. I want to listen to this. Shh. Just listen, right? Listen.
I know.
And you know what happened next? This freaking guy over here does the loudest snore I've ever heard. That's why I thought he was awake. 'Cause there's no way that That timing was on point. You snored as loud as you could after we said, everyone be quiet. We don't want to attract any attention and I want to hear. And you know what I hear? Just a huge, just like...
Oh, that's gonna pick up like a...
Shit, you have to tone that one down.
No, it's fine. There's a that's what the limiter's for. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, so...
I think my favorite part of that is that this is the first time we've ever gone on a trip together.
That's like a long trip, like one where we share a hotel.
That's the first time, and I think only time we've ever shared a hotel.
That was
Yeah.
That was really fun. That was the first convention we've been to, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was like what during senior year.
Was it
It was Trump. It
during
was
the
Trump
summer.
elections.
Huh?
No.
Of course, it was Trump election. No, what?
No,
No.
20.
It was 2015 is when we graduated.
That's the year we found out that
Wait, when
Star
was
Wars
Trump's
bought
election?
Disney bought Star
16.
Wars.
16. Yeah. All I remember was at that con, we walk into I believe it was supposed to be a hentai room,
Oh my god.
and all I saw was some girl getting on the screen and everyone just chanting Trump, 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 Trump. And I'm like, okay, is it gonna stop? No. Okay, one hand up, one hand down. Everyone's screaming Trump, Trump. And I was like, no, it's getting worse. And then like there was two girls getting, and they were both hands up, and I was.
Here's the thing.
Wait, you weren't there for this, weren't you?
I know. I remember because this came back to me.
Yes.
I didn't go because Alexis and you said we're gonna go to a party.
That's the thing. You went.
Oh,
And you guys
no,
know-
that was afterwards.
No,
That's
that was the
afterwards.
first day because I remember I stayed in.
And you ordered like
I ordered Papa John's.
Papa
Yes,
John's,
'cause I
yeah.
love Papa John's. Sue me.
No,
I
I-
didn't know any better.
Okay.
I didn't know he was racist.
I'll get back to that in a bit, but go on.
But
Go
you
on.
guys told me you guys were heading to a party, and I like. Alexis has been talking about how he was trying to find a party on 4chan.
Yeah, he was-
I'm not
Yeah.
going to whatever it is you guys are going. You guys took Marvin out without my consent.
No, it was funny.
you're
But
upset.
let me tell you what
Let me
happened.
get back. No,
Yeah,
let me
let's finish.
You guys
Yeah.
are gone
Let's
for a
talk.
while, right? And I come back, and you guys come back, right? Like hours later.
Yeah.
And you, Alexis, and Hank walk into the room. Marvin is sitting outside on this rock thing and looking disturbed and broken. And I asked you guys, what did you do to Marvin? And then one of you just says, took him to the pegging party. And then that's all you guys said.
That's not.
I don't remember this.
And
I
then the
remember
next
very
day
different.
after,
God.
we went to the thing you guys said you went to. But it was the same thing. It's just a late night showing, and they just show a compilation of weird hentai.
Yeah, that's what he was
Yes,
talking about just
that's-
now, and they were shouting Trump and
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that's
USA,
what they did
USA
it.
over and over
Is that
again.
what you guys did in the first day?
No,
No.
I was not there the first day. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened.
You were there because you were outside
The-
disturbed.
Yeah, no, that happened on the second day when we
Yeah.
all watched it together. Wait, no, you came with us, did you?
Yeah, I was there the second day. Because we sat down there for a second, and it was weird,
Yeah.
stinky.
You were there for the Trump.
Yeah, I was there for.
Yeah, I
Okay,
was
that's the
there
second
too.
day, I think,
But
right?
we didn't even sit down. We were just walking down the aisle, and we didn't even get a chance to find a seat. And we were just like, we should
No, because
need to leave.
I feel like
This
I
is-
remember a little bit what happened.
Yeah.
Alexis wanted to get to a party,
Yes.
And
Is
he
this
was-
the first night or the second night? you're
First
talking-
night.
Okay.
I believe.
So it's two of you.
And then we all went back to me and him went back to the con because we were pretty close.
Yeah, yeah.
And then because there was a hotel that's supposed to be next to it that everyone was going to.
Where the party was being
Yeah.
hosted.
The thing was, he was never invited, and I was talking to some cosplayers, and we were invited. I was invited to a party up in the rooms,
Yeah.
and I asked them what kind of happens up in the rooms. Like, can I bring my boys? And they're like, well, I don't know if they're down for what we're doing.
Did you
And
know what they were?
And like Alexis comes by, he's like, that's a pegging party, and then like it was like girls. I'm like, and they're like, they rolled their eyes, and I was like, I don't know what that means. I don't. And then there was in that hotel there were a bunch of the panels. Yeah, panels.
You actually went inside?
We went. There was panels for other things.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going in for I think Cowboy Bebop and one other.
Anniversary?
No, not the anniversary.
They were just showing the anime, weren't they?
No, they were just showing. They were doing.
They had the shot glasses and the thing.
No, it was like drawing. They're like things for drawing. Like if you wanted to draw, they'll teach you how to do it.
Okay.
They're like workshops, I guess. They're more like workshops. And we went there, and Alexis went looking for the parties, and I think you went. So you were looking for something too at that place. There was a very specific panel I think you were looking for.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Like it was like a workshop, or they were doing something. Because that's why we all went.
Yeah.
Because
you guys were gonna do your thing, and I wanted to come because there's like a specific thing I wanted to go to was around that time.
I thought I was gonna go walk into an orgy real quick, and then I was like, I was curious what I was gonna look, and then Alexis, it didn't work out.
We lost Marvin.
A lot happened.
There was an actual moment in that convention on day 2, I think, where we lost Marvin.
Yeah, I believe it.
Can I tell? Wait, tell yours first, and I'll tell mine.
Marvin in the first day really wanted to just go out and just really take pictures with cosplayers, but the second he got into that convention floor, he was nervous. This is the only time I ever saw Marvin as a shy person. And then me and Nick and Hank just walked into the video game room. We just stood there for a second. We turned around, and Marvin was gone.
And then fast forward like half an hour later, what did you see? Who'd you see running around?
So I panicked immediately when I saw Marvin was gone. Hank didn't care. Fuck you, Hank. I'm the better friend. Hank, I'm pretty sure he was high. I don't know.
Yeah.
But either way, they were perfectly fine with losing Marvin. I wasn't. So when we eventually went to the other con floor again to try to find Marvin, I was out there looking for him the entire time. And then in the corner of my eye, I just see a 5'8" Filipino boy running around, taking pictures with any cosplayer he could. And he showed me his camera. He took pictures with like 6 different people. Whatever spell there was on him, it was gone. He had no shame. He ran around and just talked to anybody.
Bold of you to assume he had any shame to begin with.
He had some shame. It was there.
Okay. Everything what he said was perfectly right? But let me add my side of the story. So this is my very first con ever, so of course I'm very nervous about things. I've never asked anyone or a cosplayer to take a picture because I'm very nervous. And I take like a good 10 to 15 minutes just standing there, like hopefully I can ask someone, and the word, there's that fear that they're gonna say no, right? And you're like, oh shoot, okay, I'm sorry for bothering you. So I do that 3 times, and all 3 of the first ones say yes. And I'm like, oh, this ain't so bad. This is actually really, really nice. So I asked the 4th one, and they said yes. And I asked the 5th one, they said yes. And then I got some sort of high and being like, whoa, this actually is real. Everyone here is really nice, and they're really chill about it.
Oh my gosh, social interaction.
No, it was really cool because I've never seen people like just passionate enough about this stuff that we all like.
At all.
And not only that, but they're also dressing up in costume and doing it. And I want to get pictures because it's really, really cool of them to do that. So I'm like, dude, I don't want to wait for these guys forever. I'm just going to go off and do my own thing. So I run around for a bit and asking other people, and I'm having the time of my life. It's really, really fun. Everyone's super cool and very nice about it. I was running around unsupervised. I was not on a leash. I could do whatever the heck I want, and I was like, what, 18? I can just...
It was such a different time back then.
I mean, yeah, but...
You ever think about that?
What do you mean, like different time?
I remember a specific moment during that convention where we all stopped by this place that... Yeah. This person had a TV and he was playing Overwatch. Overwatch had just come out.
Yeah,
I think a few weekends before the actual convention. And so we were all still hooked on it. To the point where I think one of us suggested, you guys just want to go back home a couple of days early and just play Overwatch? Thank God we didn't. That did not age well.
Because we bought like the whole 3-day pass thing or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought, like, okay, that would be nice because it's a fun game, but, like, at the same time, like, when are we ever going to do this again?
Mm-hmm.
Next year we tried, and then the year after that we tried.
Yeah.
And then pandemic.
And then 2020, and then the pandemic happened, and I'm super sad that they closed down Anime Expo and Fanime and whatever the heck was going on.
Yeah, but I think we agreed we didn't want to go back to Fanime.
That's true, yeah.
Half of the things we wanted to do on day 2 and 3 were canceled, and we had to find out the hard way.
Yeah,
didn't like we just walk around and like we had like the little pamphlet like, oh, this thing going on at this hour and let's go check it out, and that didn't really work out.
Everything got canceled like immediately.
So I think like most of the time we're just like walking around going to
the artist alley.
Artist alley's pretty fun.
Yeah,
I like
it's always fun to go to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we're just like going to like different stalls and like looking at like, oh, there's a plushie, there's a little figurine and all that cool stuff. And shoot, Fanime was
was a long time ago. I'm trying to remember because I only been to 2. How much have you been to?
I've been to Fanime
That's 1.
once, and then I think I've gone to Stan Lee's Kamikaze,
Ooh, nice.
which is now basically a LA Comic Con. I think I've been to that one 4 times.
Okay.
Once with my sister and her friend, and then once with Alexis and my sister, and then one.
But you said it 4 times, right?
Yeah, there was another time I went. I think it was also with just my sister, and then the 4th time I went with a friend and an ex of mine.
Dude, that must have been really chill of your sister to actually agree to just take you that kind of stuff.
Well, she wanted to go.
Oh, good. Then that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it was pretty fun every time,
So you
especially when I went to Lexus because he brought his PlayStation 3, which he had loaded up with a bunch of movies.
Right.
So my sister and her friend went out to hang out by themselves, while me and him just stayed in the hotel.
Just watching movies.
Watch movies, and he put on the movie Her.
Oh, the one with the robot AI?
Yeah, with the robot AI, and he falls in love with her.
Yeah.
And we were just kind of blasting it, and we got to that one scene where he's having phone sex with the lady on the phone. and then he had to find out that he accidentally got put with a girl who's really into being, what do you call it?
Strangled a cat.
Yeah, he just told her to strangle her cat.
No, strangle her with
Like a
the
pet
cat.
Yeah, choke her with her cat.
Yeah.
And then he had to go into it saying like, yeah, I'm choking you with your cat. It's dying. Oh my god, it's dead. It's dead. And the girl's just moaning loud.
What is this still during? Is this still the phone call?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a phone call. Like, he was.
I haven't even watched that movie. I didn't
It's
watch
a really.
Yeah, it's a good one to watch.
It's really heartbreaking too. It's like
Yeah.
probably worse. I think that one made me tear up more than The Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
Oh, do I need to watch that one too?
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
Shoot.
That one didn't even make me tear up. Probably because I never watched it.
Did you like? Oh, you didn't watch it? Wait, you're such a liar.
It's pretty boring.
Listen, I can't talk about the movies that actually made me cry. Number 1 embarrassed me.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to share it.
It was Elf.
Elf, like the Christmas.
Elf. Yes, Elf.
Oh, Elf.
Buddy the
Sorry,
Elf.
not the puppet.
No, not the puppet.
Elf.
What?
Yeah, the
I'm pretty
Christmas.
sure Elf got fucking killed.
Did he really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think after the show ended, there was a movie where, no, the show ended with him being kidnapped by the government and killed, or used for experiments. That's how that show ended.
You're lying to me.
I'm not lying to you.
Which else?
Go back to your childhood shows. A lot of them end up really fucked up.
I'm trying to think of one
There
like
was a show about these dinosaurs where the last episode was them just
burning alive.
yeah, because of the comet. They were
Yeah.
like, oh,
the
like
Land Before Time.
Hmm?
Land Before Time.
No, it was like a puppet show, like live action.
Oh.
Was it?
The ending, it was saying like the last scene was the weatherman saying like there was this comet coming and we're going into this ice age, which basically was just the dinosaurs were going to be killed.
Something about like Is that the one I'm thinking of?
I think so.
What the heck is it called? Decomposaurus? I don't know. Shut up.
What does it look like?
Speaking of Land Before Time. Speaking of Land Before Time. Did you know about the thing that happened with the girl that voiced the little dinosaur?
Nope.
So the little girl, she was like 8, I think. I just randomly found this out one day by perusing the internet, where we found out that the little girl who voiced the little dinosaur, like the tiniest baby one, found out that her dad killed her with a shotgun and then killed himself with it right after.
I think I heard about that.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think.
Well,
Yeah.
damn. Okay. Jeez. Christ. I mean, if you want to hit stop, then you go ahead, Nick.
If it's up to me, then we're going forever.
Okay, Nick. All right.
Well, I need
How
to go
long?
to the bathroom.
How are we going to?
It's 25 minutes.
Bring the mic with you.
Bring the mic with you.
I'll leave the mic there.